Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, this is going to be a very quick tutorial. This tutorial is for the working woman. This tutorial is for the boss chick that's on the go and doesn't have much time to do her makeup. I did my makeup in way less time today than I've done before, and that is because I was trying to get in the mindset of a woman on the go, rushing out of the house, and she has things to do at the office. She does not have time for a full glam, but she still wants to look presentable. This makeup tutorial is for that woman. So I'm gonna walk you through the steps. I will show you some clips as I go of how I got this look. And I think it was a pretty simple look. We have no falsies. We did not do any contouring, none of that. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. To begin, I have already moisturized my face and I will then go in with a primer. The reason I must use a primer is because I have really oily skin. If I'm going to use makeup, a primer helps my makeup stay put, at least for most of the day, and I do not have to worry about it like running or just moving around. So I use the primer, and then of course I will go into the foundation once I have that on. I am using the Bite Beauty new foundation actually today, and I really like this one. I will keep using it to see if I like it and if I want to invest in it. As you can see, I got me a sample from Sephora and I use that foundation. I think it's a perfect match. And then I will go in with a sponge to just make sure that everything is nice and seamless. Once I'm satisfied with that, I still use a concealer because I want to conceal my under eye and of course highlight the high points. So I go underneath the eye, the bridge of the nose, and the forehead just a little bit. I will set it with some translucent powder, and then I will continue with an all-over face powder to set the entire face. Since I'm not doing any contour, I'm not doing any of that extra step, I'm simply gonna go in with a little bit of color to brighten the cheeks a little bit. Once I'm done with that, I move on to the brows. Now, normally I will sculpt severely and do all of that. I'm just gonna brush the brow hairs upwards, and then I will go in and just use a pencil. This one is by Wet n Wild, and this one is in dark brown. I always use dark brown, and I will simply just fill in the brows, and then I will go back in with the concealer, and then I will sculpt it just a little bit underneath. I'm not worrying about the top. I just want it to look presentable and just put together. So I sculpt the brows a little bit, and then once I'm satisfied with that, I will move on to the lids. For the lids and the eyeshadow, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm gonna use two shades for this one. So I will use a primer for the eyes. I have oily lids, and because of that, I need to use a primer. I will go in with a brown shade just to go in the crease a little bit so we can have a little dual effect. And then I will brush that in the crease and go a little upwards. And then I will use a shimmer from the Anastasia palette, a gold shimmer or any shimmer that you prefer. And then you just go all over the lid with your fingers, with a brush, it's okay. And you simply just use your brown shade to just brush everything together. That way you do not have any harsh lines, and it's just nice and feathered as I have it right here. For this look, you know, we're on the go, we're busy, so we have no time for lashes. I'm just lining the lash line quickly to give it a little bit more dimension. For the lashes, I'm not going to use any falsies today because I feel like if you're on the go, you're not gonna have time to put on falsies. Some people do, and I respect that, but most people don't. If you have kids at the house, if you're just traveling long distance for your job, you might not have time to do your lashes. For that, I will simply use my primer by Lancome, which I love so much, and then I will go in with the Volume Hero by Essence, and I will just work that into the lashes and just make them nice and feathery and cute. So once that is done and I'm satisfied with it, I move on to the final step, which is like the lips. You want to keep it, for me personally, I like going bold. I like going red, orange, any type of color. But for a serious woman on the go, you will typically reach for something more neutral. I recommend a neutral shade like the World by MAC. That is what I'm using in the video. And you will just simply go in with that and just put it all over the lip. Of course, always using a lip liner to kind of keep it nice and put together. If you're like me and you love highlight, you will add a little bit because it does make a difference. So that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial, and if you guys learned something from it, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.